Hey everyone, this is Zach, and I'm back with another conversation. Today's not going to be the longest video, but it's just been a topic that's on my mind pretty much all the time since I got sent home from college, and that is my sleep schedule. And now I typically am very good at holding a good sleep schedule. When I was in my dorm room in college, I wouldn't go to bed at the earliest time. My roommate and I typically stayed up doing dumb shit all the time, and we got to bed maybe at 12:30, which for some that's pretty early, but for me that's kind of late. I've always been around in a 10:30, 11 sleep time, but I didn't mind it. I had fun. But I was very good at getting up around 8:30, 9 every day. And I would always set an alarm for those times so I could make it to class or do things that I need to in the morning. And even if I didn't have class during a weekend, my internal clock would still wake me up around 9 o'clock. So it was kind of implanted in my brain to get up around then. And I always kind of stuck to that. But since being sent home, it has drastically changed um, for the worse. But I guess it also makes sense for the times we're going through with the whole coronavirus going around. But currently, I I go to bed around 2 in the morning, 2 or 3, and I wake up at 11, and then I lay around in bed until 12 before I get up. And the reason for this mainly is um, I the day kind of comes to a close around 10 o'clock for me. There's not a whole lot going on for most people, and that's the time when my friends and I will talk or play games together, stuff like that. And recently, it's been 50% of the nights I'm playing games with my roommate or my ex roommate at this point, soon to be roommate again. But um, we'll play games until 1 o'clock, and then I'll lay in bed on my phone until 2. Or other days when I'm up at night and I just decide, you know what, I'm not feeling like playing video games today. I'm usually talking with my girlfriend until 10:30, which is when she usually goes to bed. She is much better than me, although she also still works at her current job. Um, so that's not going anywhere anytime soon. But she has to get up quite early for that. So she goes to bed around 10:30, which leaves me by myself, which you would think why not use that time to get sleep myself. But I've attempted to go to bed at 10:30, and I think my schedule is so fucked right now to the point where I'll lay in bed for 3 hours on my phone instead of that 1 hour, just because my body isn't ready or tired enough for sleep. So, on one hand, I want to fix that. On the other hand, I enjoy it. I enjoy talking with my friends and staying up. And usually, those hours I'm on my phone is the main source of media that I get throughout the day. Um, so it's not awful in that aspect. However, waking up at 11, staying in bed until 12, and then getting up is kind of getting old. Um, I've tried to set my alarm back. This morning, I set my alarm to 10, and it went off at 10. I woke up, I shut my alarm off, thought about getting out of bed, and then I fell back asleep. So, unless I really force myself, I don't think that's going to change. I think I'm just going to stay in bed until my body is like, all right, let's get up. Um, but yeah, so it's kind of been weird. But I've also been thinking, why do I want to change it? Now, for me, every day right now, is going by pretty boring. I've been averaging 2 movies a day that I watch. I'm still getting all my homework and I'm watching the lectures I need for classes, and I'm still in good standings in school. But that only takes up maybe 2 hours of my day. So I get up at 12. I get breakfast. You can't really call it breakfast at that point, but I get food, and then I usually will shower. I shower before my food, but I shower, get food, and then I work on schoolwork for however long I have assigned for that day. I'm pretty good at scheduling myself as far as schoolwork, so I have that all planned out, and then I sit around from 4 till 10 doing nothing. Um, my girlfriend gets out of work at 5, and then she spends time with family. So that leaves me by myself until about 9, when people start shutting down and getting ready to do their own stuff. But I just sit there and I don't have anything to do. I can't leave my house. I can't. Um, I mean, I can leave my house, but it's not something I want to do, and it's not something that's recommended. So I just sit around and do nothing. So in my mind, thinking back, if I get up at a reasonable time, like 9:30 or 10, that's just 2 extra hours that I would be doing nothing. So it's hard for me to think of an actual reason why. And then I enjoy the nightlife, but I think one thing I want to change is not being on my phone as much as at night, and just trying to put it away and get some good sleep, which I don't get bad sleep. But it's just conflicting when I know that there's no reason I should have to change it. I have no live lectures that I need to catch. I I don't have work. I've been laid off of work because of the coronavirus thing. I'm getting my job back, but um, for now, I don't have any reason to get up to catch any meeting or anything. So I guess I'm kind of stuck in this place where it's either gonna fix itself over time, or I'm gonna have to really fix it before something needs to change. Like um, if I find something that I need to be awake at 10 o'clock for, then yeah, I'll have to physically change it. But I don't know when to do that, or if I should do that at this point. So that's just been something kind of on my mind, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit, throw it out there. Uh, but yeah, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next recording.